Welcome in, beautiful souls. I'm not sure who this message is for today, but I'm going to get right into it here. So God's asked me to bring out this big deck here, and this is my personal deck. So it says being called out for their evil actions, icing you out, spell work and magic. I think this is them, and this is you on this side here. So he who laughs last laughs best. Final winner. Say that 10 times. Wow. He who laughs last laughs best. So I think this person might have been doing a lot of laughing at you, but you're going to be, laughing the best in the end of all of this. And you'll be the winner in this, whatever game that they have going on here, because it says here, you think you know me, sorry but not sorry. So this person, they're trying to use like the energy that you've always been before, trying to manipulate you, or because they know the past version of you, right? And then it came out with spiritual royalty. So this is you here. And then I had like all these cards came out. I was just shuffling, pre-shuffling here, and on the bottom it's the death and the rebirth. So I believe this has to do with you, because I don't read energy for people like this. This is just what could have been attached to you. This could be part of your previous life, or it could be something you're dealing with currently. I'm not really sure about that. I don't really know when it comes to a timeline. So it came out the priestess, justice, and the devil. So you see these three came out together, all 6 of these came out together. So I believe that you're the high priestess because of the spiritual royalty that you are, because the high priestess is somebody that has, that is psychic and very intuitive. So, you're very connected, right? So we have a high priestess, we have, justice is being balanced. You see how how she looks here, but then she looks like a completely different person here. So I think this is you. So I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put the high priestess, I'm going to put the justice in the middle, and I'm going to put the devil here. So this person's being called out for whatever they have done. Now, the other 3 cards that came out, so I wasn't really sure where to put these or what to do with them, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is in reverse, and we have the Star, which is in reverse, and then we have the Two of Wands. And so I'm not really sure, because of the way they came out. Because the Two of Wands, this is all about like making plans and, possible travel, something to that effect, right? But now the Star here in reverse is all about the loss of faith. And like where it's in reverse, it's about like losing faith, maybe like diminished hope even, and, being disappointed and feeling like you missed opportunities. And then with the World card in reverse, this is about, needing closure. Oh, maybe that's what it is. There's a need for you to have closure here. You might feel like your dreams have been unmet, or a delay in some kind of plans, but then you have plans over here. So I wasn't sure if these are your plans, or like this person is like they're like this devil energy that you're dealing with. If this is somebody that's been doing the spell work with magic, I'm not really sure where these 3 cards go. I could see how you'd have a loss of faith, though. But justice is coming between this devil energy and this high priestess here, which is you. you know, I'm just going to set these aside for now because I'm not really sure. You know, these could be for you because, you know, when you're going through this type of purging, right? Because really that's what this is. This is like, you would have a loss of faith that this person's going to receive justice. But there's some kind of plans that they have to do with this individual. There's a plan. I don't know who's making the plan. I don't know if these are your guides. I'm not sure who the plans are. You know, this could be just the divine, right? Yeah, I think the need for closure here with you. Like staying focused. So, you know, this could have been like a delay in your plans because of this over here. Because the plan that this individual has put in place. Because they're trying to keep you tethered to them. Right? But you see how she has this sword here and she's going to like pull it out of its sheath? Okay, but there's a rebirth here. Yeah. I think the illusions have been dealt with. For the illusions. Okay. I'm just going to leave this here for now. And I'll bring out a few other cards here because I wanted to know like who this energy was, but then when I was shuffling it came out with the devil, so I was like, oh, should have known. If you hear any snoring, it's my dog. Yeah, along the bottom, conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. Okay, what do you want for this devil card? Whoa, look at that. Past life. Yeah, look at that. Repeated patterns, karmic lessons. Okay, but they're being called out. Okay, so do you want a card for justice here? What do you want for justice? Yeah, well, divine masculine. Because I was going to say earlier, you know, you could be, like, it doesn't matter, you could be masculine or feminine, but I didn't want to say it, and now I know why. Okay, so this devil is being called out. This is past life stuff that you're dealing with here. Okay. Yeah, and I was just thinking, I wonder what the card you're going to bring over the high priestess, and I turned it over. It's exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. Okay, so what do you want for the high priestess here, Spirit? Free-spirited, possibilities. Ooh, curse. Yeah, hacks and witchcraft. Yeah, look. And it's making you have a negative mind because look over here is the spell work. Okay. This could be what's putting you in this energy here. Feeling like your plans haven't been... Something about your plans. Let me move this deck here. Oops. Oh, look at that. You know, funny that says free-spirited and the card here on the bottom is spirited. Look at that. Oh, look at this card when I restore. Ah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to restore your energy or something here. Okay, so what is this Two of Wands on top of the spell work? An emotional storm, like I said. They're creating like a negative mind here. Turmoil, unstable, and affected. Yeah. So I think this is your plans. That's why it came out on the spell work here. It's to create an unstable environment for you, creating turmoils to affect you. Obscurity. You know, I just noticed that it's the moon here. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Because here, if you remember here, we have the moon card, right? secrets, mysteries, concealing. The Two of Wands. The World in reverse. Yeah, it could be why you feel like your plans have been okay, what do you want for the World in reverse? See that card fly in the air? Foundation, yeah. Look at this. Influences, attachments, third parties. Yeah, this is what's happened. This is why these cards are in reverse here. Because this is about your plans being delay in your plans. Because of these attachments. Oh no. Yeah, little shocking turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. Is there another card here for this past life? Yeah, whatever your intuition is, telepathy, your inner knowing. This past life stuff, it's you listen to your intuition here about this person. Okay, so what is this divine masculine that you want here for this with the justice? Divine masculine energy. The justice card. What do you want for this divine masculine spirit? Releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away. Okay. So I think that's what they're trying to do here. This is what they're trying to tell you, that you need to do some cord cutting here. You need to release this energy here. This person has cursed you somehow. This spell magic here, the spell work. Creating an emotional storm. I don't know if you can see this, but this person is sitting here and they get their hands over their face. All right. Okay, so what do you want to go with? Emotional storm here, Spirit? Okay, this person might be trying to say that they made mistakes and they're trying to return. They want a second chance with you. Mistakes, return. What do you want for obscurity? The Star in reverse. See, this could be what's making you lose hope here too. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. What do you want to go with? The Star and security, obscurity. Chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Yeah. The influences. What about these influences here? Yeah, bringing clarity, low. Truth, intentions, honesty about these attachments and third parties. Okay. Oh yeah, look, clinging, holding on, obsessing and spying. That's what this, the secrets and the mystery and what they're concealing. Yeah, because they have an obsession. You know, the obsession was on the bottom twice. Yeah, they're only going to bring more conflict. Okay, so you need to do cord cutting and call back your energy. Oh, Spirit. Should have known. Okay. As you could see, it was like indecisive there, so that could be something that you're going through, like you're puzzled, like confused, conflicted. Because I was like, oh, take this one, no this one, no this one, right? Whoa, what's going on here? Yeah, stagnant. That makes sense because this, the world in reverse feels like you're like in a delay, stuck, dead end, frozen. Blood ties, inner circle. Okay. These are together. Okay. Okay, what do you want for the devil and intuition? Whoa. Yeah, law, masks. Yeah, self-reflection, answered questions, on tap talents. Yeah, I think that you've figured out who this and what this individual is because, you know, you are the high priestess, so you do have intuitive abilities and you're psychic, so what do you want for releasing and the justice, this divine masculine? Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner, yeah. The twin flame thing here is not always a good thing. Yeah, and on the bottom, look, with this releasing, you know, maybe this is what they mean. A new soul, an actual soulmate or a friendship, is a romantic partner is going to come in. Yeah, look, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. You need to block them. Whoever this is to you, you need to block them. Over your head, overextend it, rock bottom, yeah. Yeah, look back to puzzled again. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal. Yeah, that's this individual here. You need to boop, boop, out the door, get rid of that and release it because, you know, you have a new beginning here. Okay, now this one. Yeah, along the bottoms, action, take action. All right, so what else do you want this group to know here, Spirit? They keep showing me the making plans card here, the Two of Wands. They keep showing me for you to make plans because maybe the plans that you had, you know, they got delayed by this energy bringing in this toxic magic and curse and all that kind of stuff. So make some new plans here. Okay, let's take this one. Oh, okay. Hold on. I just realized they wanted me to pull out an angel number in the beginning and I forgot all about it. Compassion, 369 in reverse. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's the card. Look at that. And we got bonds. That's on in reverse too. 2020 bonds. Okay, I'm going to take that. I've never seen this card before. See, the heart is upside down. You know, they're showing me 4 stars here, just like they're showing here a family of 4. This that could have to do with up to 4 people. Okay, let's see here. Oop. Whoa. Guess it's those two. Hold on, let me grab them. Oh, good Lord. Let's see here. Oh, that's not upside down. Okay. This looks like a... I don't know if that's a bird bath or what, but it looks like a... It kind of looks like a rooster there. Be fearless. I don't know what that says there. From what my brain's telling me, I don't want to say that, but... Floats, okay. Hope floats. I was thinking, you know, like gas that comes out of your back end. That's what I thought that said. And I was just like, I'm not saying that. Okay, here we go. Lighten the mood a little bit. Okay. Whoa, Spirit. Yeah, you see how they get like a strategy here that came out? Need to have a strategy. Patience. Door to romance. First chakra. Blossoming abundance. Envy. That's way too many cards. You know, when it talked about the romance and then on the bottom is woman holding heart. Yeah. I don't know if you're wanting romance or you want an actual partner, like an actual partner. Well, yeah. Like I said here, because you have soulmate here and then you got caring connections comes right out on top. Yeah, and a happy family. Those, and again, it's 4. And a girl and a boy, too. Yeah, feeling all tied up. Yeah. What's this one? Appreciation. We got back a little strategy back on the bottom. You know, they brought out the family twice here. Yeah, this person, I think this energy here has been trying to keep you tied to them. Yeah, it's bringing you anxiety, like I said in the very beginning here, because it has, like, with the star in reverse. Yeah, community. Yeah, the broken heart comes under family. Yeah, adjacent possibilities. So there is a lot of opportunities here that you do have some different doors here that you can open for yourself. I think you just, what you need to do though is you need to cleanse you need to do like some kind of tie cutting or cord cutting or something. You know, look up card Rise, didn't want to pick up off the table here. Rise. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, is that flying around? Let's look. Okay. You know, I noticed here that they were showing here the angel of love here, and then it came out with halo. Call in your angels to help you. That's what I'm getting from this. Like you call in your angels. Yeah, the lessons. Joy. Your crown. Yeah, you need to put on your crown. You're a high priestess. And then it's heart. Be curious. Yeah, see on the bottom is sage. This is about cleansing your space, like I said. Y'all, that'll be the solution. Yeah, there's a messenger coming in here. Oh, there's mastery here. Okay. This angel here is going to help you master something. Oh, they're going to help you connect. If you're curious, they will put a halo of protection around you. If you want to connect with them. I see another heart here in the middle. What's for the lessons and shade? Oh, maybe you've learned your lessons. Oh, no kidding. Look. The magic. You're ready to find your own magic. Joy and solution. What do you want for joy and solution? Ignite. Look at that. Look at the fire here. Ignite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cohesive. The crown and the messenger. And then alchemy. Yeah. They're going to, if you want to call in your angels, they'll help you work through this. They'll help you because they'll help you alchemize this kind of energy. Because this deck here is the soul of seeds. Yeah, see the mood card here? You see these look like teardrops, right? But then that looks like an orb. Hold on, what is in that orb? Looks like a scene. It almost, you know what it reminds me of? Like if you're in a plane and you're looking down on a snowy hill and has like all the little trees and stuff like that that look like they're dormant for the winter. Okay, is there anything else in here? No, okay, no. Yeah, it's about your frequency. If you change your mood and your frequency. Oh, look, I didn't split the deck and this card rolled out. What is this? Muse. You know, that came out before too. Weave. The moon. Now they brought that moon out a couple times here. There's something that's hidden from you. There's a mystery. There's the weave here with the spider web. This has a lot to do with like how the universe is all weaved together. So how what one thing affects you will affect another. And what affects another will affect you. So if this individual is sending this kind of energy, it's necessary for you to cut the ties with them. Yeah, the sprig. You know, that kind of gives me, like with the sprig, that's, you know, like things that come out on a tree that you don't really want, right? Frolic. Find some joy. Okay, what else, Spirit? That's it. I was actually going to bring out a few more because there's a rebirth going on here. The moon. But the moon is all about like emotions and cycles and like your intuition, that type of thing. So, okay, is there something else here with this? Whoa. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. The Five of Wands, all the conflict. Yeah. You know, with the Five of Wands too, you know, that's like it could be like a competition with this person, right? It also represents, it could also represent like leveling up. So that could be you because you're alchemizing here. You're alchemizing a lot of this. And you notice like it has the fire here. And then I see the fire that's underneath this one that says ignite, the leveling up. Yeah, I think this has more to do with the leveling up. Yeah, the solution. The joy, okay. The leveling up is what's going to bring you into the joy, because it even has like happy family there. So I think this has more to do with like leveling up. Well, is there another one here? Yeah, the Empress, look at that. Well, can't get any better. Well, and the Queen of Swords is, you know, like the Empress is like the all of the swords, all of the queens, right? And then we have the Four of Swords. This is about resting. They're splitting it here in different things here. So they split it here on the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is all about like the giving and the receiving. You know, and I just keep thinking about this where they're talking about finding like an actual soulmate for you, like an actual your person, not this fake person, but your real person. Okay, let's see what's here for the compassion and bonds. So compassion, 3, 6, 9. Look at that, I was one page off. Okay, your angels are swooping in to send you this loving message. You are needed and your gifts are priceless. You are the only person walking the unique path that is your life, and you are the only one who can realize your goals associated with unconditional love and kindness. This number is a reminder of your role as a light worker. Use your natural talents and create beauty to encourage compassion. But because it's in reverse, I shouldn't have said but where it's in reverse here, it says here, taking the easy way out, hiding or withholding the love within you, falling into despair and defeatism, need to rejuvenate where you put your energy. I am meant to live a magical life. Yeah. So bonds here. That's in reverse too. Let's see here. Things are looking up. You've been focused on building a stronger foundation, and it shows. You will be reaping all the wonderful rewards you absolutely deserve. Your connections and partnerships are leveling up. Yeah, look, and I just said that. That's this Five of Wands here is about leveling up. I just said that. But there's still more because it's in reverse, resulting in a better productivity and a deeper emotional connections. These bonds may also be felt on a spiritual level. Celebrate your achievements. But because it's in reverse, there's like they're talking about here about a miscommunication, crossed wires, misinformation, illusions, and fakes, lack of community, isolation, and destruction. So there's an affirmation. I always make exciting and meaningful connections. And that's why the moon, where'd that moon card go? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, because the illusions too, right? So that's what they want you to be careful of. But you know, when you have this kind of energy coming at you, it can create a warped sense of your intuition, because like your mind, that's what they're doing. Like they're this energy that's coming at you from this individual. It's creating like for you to like misunderstand yourself. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to read this one first, I guess. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might hold on a second. Okay, are both of these? Which one? this one. Okay, so you don't want this one. Yeah, they were kind of interrupting me, and I was like, oh, hold on a sec. Maybe they don't want that one. Okay. Oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said: take one step toward the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. That makes complete sense now, because that's what they were saying here. Like, I was getting that they want you to like step more into your spiritual gifts, because where you're the high priestess, and they kept having me bring out that you're a psychic and you're intuitive, and listen to your intuition and follow that, like be guided by that, and know that you're because they were showing me, they were pointing out here with, see this individual here, and there's like strings attached, and this person has like their head down, like they don't want to, it's like their mind is like being overwhelmed. And I think that's what they're saying here, that's what they're doing. That's the black magic that they're doing. They're trying to create like anxiety and confusion within you, so that you feel like, all the doors are closed to you, and, everything's been delayed and all that stuff, right? So don't let that mess with you. Yeah, well, number 13, be patient. Just have some patience when it comes to this, because the spiritual work, it is time. Like it takes time, right? Okay, so that's all I have, and I hope this video finds you well, and I'm going to send you all my love and light, and have a good day, everyone. Bye.